And I will tell you when you're older how I loved you just the same. It only matters where we're going. It never mattered from where you came.
Those are ones that were kind of like questionable. Yeah, like we're, you know, they've got grain in them. Like that's just gorgeous. That's a good one for one of us that really like it. Yes. If it's one that you cannot batch out, just put in the internal OD. Does that make sense?
So Marty and Stacey are gone today, and they left me in charge of assembly and shipping. Marty left me a list of things to get done. Well, we're working on that. We're checking it twice.
There's tons to wax. Wax big items. So I'm kind of guessing that these two will be mainly orders, ornaments, name blocks, tags, you know.
She was texting me last night about emails that they had sent back. She's like, I'm sorry to bother you after hours. I'm like, I'm sorry that you're doing this at like 9:15 at night. Yeah. So this week we're focusing on Black Friday and really working hard on getting all the throwback toys assembled and everything. Is this okay? Yep, looks great. Thank you. So we're getting a lot accomplished, which is great.
Would just make sense to take the white straight up though.
But then I like that there.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's too much going on the sides of the boxes.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't have to put anything there because here's the thing: if we do want to wholesale this, they have to have a spot to put prices. This would have the stripies to give it something on this side, but not, and have this over here.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, the entire upstairs is lit up. Jeremy's gonna finish putting his in the downstairs, and I believe we will all be all lit up tonight.
And I'm like, ooh, she's turning right back towards Jesse. This will be good. They're gonna run right past me. And then all of a sudden I realized, no, they've turned all the way around. They're running right at me. So I was like, I put my binoculars away, get my bow, and about the time I turned like this, he's running into the wood. But we still saw it here.
Well, that's good.
It was fun. I'm going to go and play on what I'm starting on the
We're drowning in waxing right now, but so you got. If you want to take a break or you got an hour here or there, we'll take you up here.
Monday, and we all know how labels go on Monday.
Yeah.
It's the batch. I don't get it. And I don't know what to do.
We thought, okay, that printer. So I tried to batch it to do it on this side, and it did the same thing. Like this is how it's printing on both printers. I don't know what to do, so I'm just sitting on it for right now until I can try and wrap my mind around it. I will tackle that more here in a little bit.
Monday.
Oh my stars! Seriously. Did you get fairy dust?
We got fairy dust and Aurora and Galaxy are already discontinuing.
Right.
I'm wondering if, like, Roy G. Good needs to discontinue, and we just keep the 4 colorways, River Rock and Bannor. Like, we just take it down from 9 to 6. Or we change it up and do, instead of them all being the white, we do something different.
And maybe that's a springtime thing that we think about.
The stuff that we're doing here, we need to figure out how to communicate to what's sold, I guess, so we can remake. Like we have these 10 days here left before Black Friday, essentially. And we were just talking about doing more like the golf club sets, because we have the time. I don't think that we use current numbers, like the last week or two, or the products that have been selling during non-promotion times. I don't think we use those numbers to determine Black Friday.
No.
I think we use last Black Friday and the semi-annual sale.
Okay, minimum, we're not coming back for Christmas.
Nope, we're done with it. I'm not gonna restock that.
That'll stay there for that. It doesn't need to be there anymore.
Brandy's gonna finish essentially what's on her cart. You're gonna switch the name blocks on this side.
Fine.
I know, I'm gonna keep cranking on ornaments for a while just because there's a ton.
Is our base number, our zero number, at 120% of last year or 100% of last year? Like what number have you guys been shooting?
I'm gonna go phone specific here. When we talked about phones for stocking stuffer, we did like 120%, and it didn't come close. Like you had to run more for us. Like it wasn't enough.
But that's what I'm saying. We can't assume 100%. That's
No.
way low.
No,
I mean, if we're shooting for 125, 25% more than what we did last year.
Right.
I'm not saying that the 30%, 25% number won't be wrong. It could be 50%. I'm just saying we're going to shoot ourselves in the foot if we assume 100%.
right.
For now, they need to ship before the end of the year. No, they need to ship before the end of December to launch in February.
But Fire Beach push away would be good.
Fine. You're making yours.
Yeah.
Whatever you give. And checking it twice.
Gonna Exactly.
find out who's naughty or nice. Marty's making her list today.
Until we get this label fiasco figured out of whatever it's doing, it's just gonna be weird. We've had a few good batches in a row here. I'm not saying that it's fixed, because I don't think it is.
Well, that's not a very glass half full.
It's not.
Problem is also like we can't have zero at the end of Monday.
Right, we had to have
So
some
we're
left over.
accounting for last year's sales, plus a bump, plus what's going to sell before Black Friday, plus what we need for after Black Friday.
Yeah, I don't
Which-
know how.
With no analytics or anything, which like I said, we're not big enough to have that kind of software.
Right.
Like, it's way too expensive, it
Right.
wouldn't be cost effective. But without that stuff, like we're kind of guessing, and we're guessing on every single SKU we have, which is tough.
We're nowhere near where we need to be with blocks because we've had nothing but block issues since June.
I'm having the laser down for days.
And having lasers down, like we're nowhere near where we need to be for blocks. Like I have the bare minimum over here and we're not, I think it's gonna be tough to get there. But, phones and cameras are both also laser heavy items too.
I'm just trying to think of ways to make things more efficient for when we need them, like big holiday times and the sale times, a couple big sales we have throughout the year. So we have this week and most of next to prep. So,
Yeah, we've got a week and a half.
yeah.
So I guess that's right.
So see how far you get in the next couple days on the orders that are outstanding.
But I'm hoping that we just have tons of laser time to run blocks, like there's no tomorrow, or phones, or camera, like, one doing blocks, one doing phones, or whatever, until we get a little bit better than what we are.
Well, I'll do more blocks today.